Hello and good afternoon to everyone tuning in on the Salford Red Devils YouTube channel for this Saturday afternoon feast of academy action. It's Salford Red Devils versus Wigan Warriors in this round 6 clash here on the community field. Just as the teams are making way outwards to the field, let's run you through them teams. Salford line up as followed. We've got Rafa van Osselaar at fullback, Mason Riley and Connor Stubbs are your wingers, Sam Hill and Joe Griffith in the centres, Riley Hyde and Jen Jenkinson are your halves, Matt Eden and Harrison Holt at prop with Finn Walker at 9, Sam Littler as captain and Finn Buckley is your back row, Rory Greenhouse at loose forward. The Warriors line up, Sam Dickinson at fullback, Jaden Drakkenberg are the centres, Finlay Yeomans and Evan Buckley in the halves. We've got Shea O'Connor and Michael Porter at prop with Joe McGann at 9, Hamza Butt and Lewis Daniels are the back rows, and Harlan Smith is the loose forward. Delighted to have academy player Lewis Johnson with me today on co-coms. Got the dreaded short straw. Just tell us about your injury, mate. What have you done? How long's the prognosis when you're looking to be back?
Yeah, I've dislocated my knee for the third time as well, actually, about 8 weeks ago now. Just this week I've started getting back into training, really, so hoping to be back for the next game, ideally.
Salford are beginning. We're left to right with Riley Hyde about to get us going. Just on the season so far, mate, obviously the results haven't gone your way, but there's been important building blocks, haven't they, for a team that's been the first academy team in Salford Devils since 2018, I think it was.
Yeah, we've built every week, really. There's been positives that we took out of more or less every game we've played. So I think we're just building to put that all together now, really.
Yeah, the Warriors obviously a very well established outfit. We'll taking the first set of the game. What sort of things have you spoke about in the week then on preview and looking at the Warriors and what threats they possess?
Well, obviously, no. Wigan are always going to be a tough side, and we've talked a lot about effort this week. Really, we've sort of got to know each other a lot more as well. Spent a bit more time than we usually would on a normal week, really. So we've really ramped it up in training.
Decent first set from the Reds, and Rafa van Osselaar will get us going with a top restart on the 20. Matt Eden there taking a drive. Goes for a high tackle, hooked high, given. Salford with a chance to gain a bit of territory. Riley Hyde gets us just about 30 away from the try line. Sam Hill with ball in hand, the man of the moment, making his Super League debut yesterday for Salford. It must be a very proud moment for our academy, but you must be proud of him as a friend and a teammate, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's a great achievement for someone, and especially Sam. He works extremely hard to better himself every week, really.
Nice evasion there by Riley Hyde, getting a couple of metres offload. Here's Joe Griffith. Nice start by the Reds here. Finn Walker darting. Finding Matt Eden, who sets the platform. What's Salford got? Finn Walker goes left. Finds Rory Greenhouse back inside to Harrison Hope. Hope wrapped up just short of the line. 3 men in that tackle. What can Finn cook up from 9? Here's Riley Hyde. Checks back inside. Goes for the grubber. A lot of Salford bodies offside there. And I think Salford have scored. The referee is giving. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, but it was Riley Hyde who checked back inside. And in that tackle with a grubber, and it looks like the Warriors have messed that up. I thought it was going for a dropout, but Salford must have scored the first point of the afternoon. Gets back inside, goes for the see here, Riley Hyde.
A lot of bodies offside there.
The captain who's jumped on that there.
I think.
Bit of confusion. So, a lot of Salford bodies offside. But a really positive start by Salford. I'd obviously spot something. That's the Wigan defence on the front foot. Yeah, and it's a spill, and Sam Little is there to pick up the pieces. A really positive start by Salford.
Yeah, it's a very positive start. That it's good sort of commitment from Riley there to try and get on the end of his own kick, and obviously put pressure on the Wigan defender.
And that's Dan Jenkinson who adds the 2. Salford Red Devils 6, Wigan Warriors 0. Just to start, head coach Danny Barton will be after. Speaking to Danny before the game, he said he was looking for a performance. They've had a performance week this week, I believe. Talks about progression within the units. But what he did say is it's a fantastic opportunity for the lads. He says there's no bigger occasion than playing Wigan at home if you're a Salford player. So, and they made a cracking start to that. Let's see what they can build. Finn Buckler there with a drive for Salford. Finn Walker at 9, obviously selected in the Lancashire squad for Origins recently. Speaking to him, he said it was a fantastic opportunity for him to be among some of the best academy talent in the country. Showing his stuff. Shake left here from the Reds. Rafa almost breaks through. Finn darts across, finds Riley. Riley goes to the dart and he's through. Riley Hyde. He has Finn in support, plays it inside. Can Finn get to the line? Stopped just short by Evan Buckler. Fantastic from Riley Hyde. What can they get here? Riley does pretty much the exact same thing as before, and it's Sam Hill. Oh, it's caught in goal. And Wigan will tap on the 20, but really, really encouraging signs in attack. Riley Hyde's getting ball in and making stuff happen.
Yeah, it's very great from us at the moment there. Riley's an incredible player, and can spark anything out of nothing really.
That was Von Assalar that was caught with a high tackle there, and Wigan will restart their set about halfway. That's Harlan Smith for Wigan, taking a drive, scored last time out for the Warriors against Lee, an emphatic 18-0 win at Robin Park. Oh, and he's burst through there. That's Shea O'Connor. He looks like he's going to score, and he is. Bust up the middle from Shea O'Connor, another Lancs representative at Origin. Scored last time out for with a kick to come on the Warriors against Lee. What would they be looking at here? 18-0 win at
I feel like in that sort of set there, we just sort of maybe switched off a bit. We look like we needed to tighten our defence up a bit more. So that's probably what they're going to work on now.
Looks like he's going to score. Looks like and he is. Connor broke through. He saw the fullback with a bit of a dummy. It was Finley Humans who dug into the line, and Rafa tried to come across on the cover, and he just a bit of a dummy, a bit of a bump, and dots down just at the left of the post. And Jacob Drockenberg, the Wigan kicker, will surely make it 6 points apiece. So an eventful first 5-10 minutes or so. We'll just kick the extras, and that makes it Salford Red Devils 6, Wigan Warriors 6. suppose now the plan, Lewis, would just be settle back into that rhythm that got on that field position, and of course the set did come off the back of an error eye tackle, so just being disciplined and settling back into that rhythm that got them right up the field for the first couple of minutes.
Yeah, and I think we'll just look to get back in the grind and sort of stay in it there, and try and pin them in their own half now, get the ball back and complete the set really. That isn't what we needed though.
Piggyback from Salford here, and Wigan will kick possibly to a similar position. Yeah, similar-ish position to where they struck a couple of minutes ago. Good drive by Mike Porter there for the Warriors, told he's a former British wrestling champion. Some good momentum here with the Warriors. Getting a loose ball from Wigan. Knock on given. Loose pass there from Finley Emmons, and some good hustle from Connor Stubbs to jump on the ball as well. Salford scrum just inside their own 30 metres. To try score something like that. He finds Matty Eden. Gets the ball away. He's give it as a ball steal, I think. He has, yeah. It's gone Salford's way. Did look. Referee's called time off. He's going to give a knock on, I think. Yeah, he's giving a knock on. What's difficult to see in all them bodies, what? Like he tried to flip the offload away, impossible to see in all that. So Studge had the best view. It'll be a Wigan scrum. Bang on halfway. You go right. Skip across the line and knocked up by 4 or 5 Salford bodies. And this time is a Wigan knock on. A couple of errors in the last couple of minutes, broken up play a little bit, but Salford will be happy to get ball back in hand and repel what looked like a very dangerous Wigan set. What do you think they'd be saying out in the middle now? Just completing this 6 and getting to a kick and getting up the field?
Yeah, I think exactly that. I think we need to just complete, get us far up the field as now, get a kick into the corner, and try and pin them there. That's all the message will be now.
Warrior finds Dan Jenkinson. Jenkinson finds Littler. Littler's wrapped up on halfway. Then goes right, finds Harrison Holt. He'll take a drive and drive from Harrison. Obviously also made his Super League debut this year. It's St Helens in round 1. Dan kicks, I think he kicked early. Tom Bridge was the man who collected it in for Wigan, and Salford have conceded a penalty. Salford get the ball back. Really error-stricken last 10-15 minutes. Walker to Hope. Hope back inside to Littler. Well met by the Wigan line. Walker. Hope again. Hope skips past one. Taken down by Harlan Smith. Go right again. Hyde has the ball. Rafa's back on his inside, but opts for Finn Buckley. Walker goes short side. Riley Hyde stabs a kick through. Can Joe Griffith get on the end of this? He can! And it's a try for Salford. Great invention there by Riley Hyde, who's had a brilliant start to this game. Really well worked down the short side, and Joe Griffith scores Salford's second try of the game and gets them back in the lead. Really, really nice try, that.
Yeah, it was a good try, that. It's exactly what we needed to settle the game after all the errors.
Really nice for Salford to retain the league. A really good start. Stabs a kick through. Can Joe Griffith get on the end of this? He can! It cost one time, it's cost Wigan. And it's a try for Salford. Signing that the Elite Academy made all the way back in October. So a long time ago now. Replay there. Did well to grab it and ground it, Joe, as well. Looks like it's been pulled left by Dan, it has. Leads the scores at Salford Red Devils 10, Wigan Warriors 6, but a really, really good opening 20 minutes to this game by Salford, and perhaps deservedly have the lead. Well taken by Riley. Finds Matty Eden, who met by 4 or 5 Wigan bodies. In goals left hands the try scorer Joe Griff, who caught high. It looked like the referee had his whistle in his mouth for about a second there. Didn't against it in the end. Walker to Hope. Hope, again, could be a high tackle there, it is. Given second time around by the referee. And Salford will get another piggyback up the field from the Warriors. Riley Hyde will take a kick to touch here, that might be coming directly our way. Riley finds Hope. Hope, another one who's had a very positive start here. Ball in hand. Walker to Rory Greenhouse. Takes a drive up the middle. He's giving that on. There's 3 men in. Looks like the 13 is he's lost the ball. Wigan have a scrum in their 40.
Rafa, get him out! Get him out!
space to Riley. Joe Griffin, a tackle there. Can they get him out? Oh, the offload's out. Did really well there, did Jacob Jockenberg. It could be a bad two here, dragging him into touch. Referee calls held. Really good D. The Salford lads nearly twice dragging a Wigan player into touch, only denied by the held call by the referee. Lewis Daniels was obstructing play there. We can try score a shell. Connor takes a drive. Well bet this time. A similar position where we broke through. Wigan's only tried the game from 5. Salford Devils 10, Wigan 6. 20-25 minutes gone. Nice line by the back rower. Well met there by Dan Jenkinson. Really good leg tackle. Last tackle. Wigan goes short side. Play through the hands. Cut back inside, and he's given a forward pass. Did look forward. Thomas Bridge was about to dot down there. Salford have the ball back, survived that period of Wigan pressure. Rory Greenhouse powers Salford forward. Harrison hoped it. Finn Walker, Jenkinson, Hyde. Finn Buckley with another decent line there. Pumps his head through. Right to Matty Eden. Forwards getting through a lot of work here, Larry Sanley. They're powering the team up the field. Harrison Hope, Matty Eden.
Yeah, definitely. They're bringing the momentum our way, which is exactly what we need in a game like this, really. It allows the half-backs time and space to sort of play, really.
Yeah, definitely. Riley Hines showing his danger. Kick is high but short. Taken and it's still by Wigan. Oh, he's given offside, I think. Yeah, he's given offside. Was spilled by Jacob Jockenberg there as he went up for a really testing Riley Hyde kick, a short one, but the referee has given offside. And Wigan will kick into Salford territory. Looks like we could see Jacob Walker being introduced into proceedings for Salford. Wigan go right, looking to find a gap. Well met again by Salford defence. Come back to centre field. Looks like Leo Wandsworth's been introduced into proceedings. And he scored under the sticks. And Wigan get back on level terms. The interchange has paid off for the Warriors. Right. Will be kicked to come. It's Salford Devils 10, Wigan Warriors 10. And a gap. On there again by Salford defence. Just a bust up the middle there, really. Tight forwards maybe.
Yeah, possibly.
Harrison Hope's been introduced into proceedings.
So he has done a lot of work.
He's definitely a lot of work. We've just got the replay up here on our screens. Leo Wandsworth fakes the ball who had Mike Porter on his inside. Leo Wandsworth scores his second try the season for Wigan, and kick makes Salford Red Devils 10, Wigan Warriors 12. The Warriors take the lead for the first time in the game. Yeah, off the back of that offside call, really got a bit of moment and just found that break up the middle.
Yeah, definitely.
On 25 minutes or so gone. In this one, as Riley Hyde, he starts with a swirling ball that's taken in by Wigan and drove forward with the first tackle. Not sure. I think he's giving a penalty for a bit of interference there, I think. Important for the lads just to keep their heads in this position. Obviously, Wigan are well-drilled, well-established team that are obviously building a bit of momentum. It's just important that we don't lose our heads completely and don't get too far into the lead.
Yeah, I feel like our discipline's been off a bit, and that's just sort of what's killing us at the minute. It's giving Wigan the momentum to go all the way up the pitch.
Yeah, you don't need to give teams like Wigan piggybacks. Alan Smith finds Leo Wandsworth. A great cover tackle there by Van Osselar for Salford. Joe Griff tries to... Oh, and it's a great try. Joe Griffith then spots the run, I think, of Evan Buckley out the back there. It goes to meet him, he's just a bit late, and the half-back steps around him and runs around another couple of bodies to dot down underneath the sticks. It's Leo Wandsworth. A great cover tackle there by...
What was that? I feel like we just sort of over-tried there. We had the enough goals on the short side there. Obviously, players tried rushing up to kill the play, and when they didn't, they needed to.
It's a great try. Joe Griffith then spots placing Matty Eden, who's had a good stint there in the middle. Dragonberg adds the 2 for Wigan, extending the lead to 18 points to 10. About 30 minutes of this contest, got about 10 minutes left until the break. Get off the back of an error though. There's a bit of a similar pattern. You mentioned the discipline. That was a bit of interference. The referee gave the penalty against Salford, and from that set, so we got a bit of a roll on again.
Yeah, that's sort of something that we need to kind of focus on. I think a lot of that's sort of been our issue a bit throughout the games throughout our season. Last play for Wigan. Dammed over the top. Connor Stokes takes it well. Well met by Wigan. But a good take under pressure by the winger. Wigan calls a dropout.
it's Clark who was looking to take a drive there, and Wigan got bodies around him and powered him behind the in goal. Sam Hill to take the drop out. Goes down the middle. And Wigan are going to score again here. A bit of a soft challenge. And Joe Hollins, another player of the interchange benches, scored Wigan to take the drop out. Fourth try of the afternoon. Goes down the middle. A lot of bodies around him, didn't they? Not one of them really got a grip of him before he broke through. Wigan are going to score
spontaneous contact together, but he didn't look
soft challenge.
Like we did that at all there.
Yeah, you'd be disappointed with that, Danny Barton. I know he will. It looks like he was put off his stride at all, really. Van Osler nearly gets around on the cover, but it's Joe Hollins. Nudges over the two. That makes it Wigan Warriors 24, Salford Red Devils 10. A couple of minutes to go till half time here. Just as we approach half time, what do you think the chat will be? Because the first 15-20 minutes are full of positives. I mean, they were getting up the field nicely, they were showing a bit of creativity, they were strong in defence, but the last 15-20 minutes has let them down. But here we go, short drop out. Sam Hill is right on here, and there's a good chance for Salford to whip back in. Walker, Jenkinson, Ossola goes back inside. Well met by Wigan. Here's Clark. Clark at the 50. Walker goes right, finds Riley Hyde. Hyde into Finn Buckley. Finn Buckley brought down by Wigan. Walker this time finds Rory Greenhouse. Greenhouse goes for a bust, gets an arm away, good offload to Walker. Here's Jenkinson, what can Salford conjure up here? Here's Van Ossola, out to the wing to Connor Stubbs, who's met by the Wigan defence, but cut back inside to stop himself being dragged out at play. Nice offload there. Jenkinson on the last, finds Hyde. Hyde with a kick into the right corner, Joe Griffin pursuit. That's it back, but it looks like Wigan have regained possession. Mason Riley not quite on the same wavelength as Joe there, and Wigan regained possession, but a more like it sort of set for Salford really there.
Yeah, definitely. We've pinned him in a corner and climbed up the field. That's exactly what the game plan is really.
Yeah, important that we have a good defensive set on the back of it, no penalties. Wigan on the last. Stabbed over the top of Connor Stubbs. Looks like it could bobble dead. Does bobble dead, and Connor Stubbs will start on the 20. Looks like Lucas Roper could be introduced into proceedings here. Sam Hill giving a breather, considering he played 80 minutes of Super League last night against Wigan Warriors. Walker, spill by Salford out there, well covered by Connor Stubbs to stop. Tom Bridge getting it over. We can come back inside. Right, could be going for a massive shift here. Spill by the winger, picked up by Salford, offloaded to Ellis Clark, and Salford get the ball back. Zero tackle. Let's see if Salford can build this set with half-time looming. Jacob Walker there, powering forward. Walker to Jenkinson. Jenkinson at the back to Ossler. Looks like he could have found a gap. Just caught by the Wigan defender. Some nice shape there. Jenkinson. Here's Lucas Roper. His first carry of the contest, a decent 1-2. Walker, Greenhouse checks back off his right foot. Looks for an offload, but he's gone there. Did well to keep on over the ball actually. Walker, Riley Hyde on the last. Let's see what he can conjure up. Buckley, I don't think they've seen the tackle go. Oh, he's managed to find an offload. I don't know how he's done it. Griffith manages to find a kick. Did well to get that away there. I don't think they looked at the tackle count. Had Dickinson on the back foot for a short bar there, but he's done well to bring it out around 20 metres. Knock on at the play of the ball. Oh no, he's not. He's not. He's giving it. Yeah, he has given Wigan's way. Bit of interference there. Another one kick. 1 minute left in this half. Big set here. Big set here in this game, just to keep Wigan out and keep the contest within reach. Short side play on here for Wigan. Spot it. Dabs a kick through. Referee's called play on. And Salford survive.
I think the break will give Salford a boost really, because it looks like we're under fatigue quite a bit.
Yep.
By some of the body language from the players.
Yep. Wigan a quick physical team. Salford have got a penalty. It did seem like it was going to take an age to play that ball. Can't be long left to go. So just before we go to half time then, he said he'd give him lads a nice break. In terms of getting back into this game, what does Salford need to do?
We just need to get back into the grind really. That first sort of 20-minute period of us playing, we were matching Wigan, but the past over 20 minutes it has just gone. I feel like we've took the foot off the gas and let Wigan come at us a bit.
Finn finds Riley Hyde, who checks back inside, doesn't have many options. Has to take the tackle. Referee calls time off for a clash of heads. Looks like it's the Wigan back rower who's down. Just while there's a break in play, we'll just let you know what's coming up for all our teams across the club. The lads are back in action. They've got a week break now for the Challenge Cup final, but they'll be back on the 15th of June against St Helens. It's a 3 PM kick-off on Father's Day, so I want to bring you down and experience the rugby. The women are in action tomorrow at Featherstone. Back in Championship action. Mike Grady's side looking to build on a good win against Sheffield Eagles in their round 1 game, and looking to build on a run to the cup final, which obviously ended in disappointment, but positive run nonetheless, and exciting team being built there by Mike Grady and all the coaches. The reserves next at home against St Helens as well. That's on Saturday the 14th of June at 2 o'clock. That'll be streamed live here on the Salford Red Devils YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe to that. The next up for the Squaws is St Helens as well. That's away on Wednesday the 18th of June, 7 o'clock kick-off. Just while we've got the academy here, the next 3. Lee Saints Cass. Looks like the Wigan back row is having to leave the field. Campbell left in this half. Play will resume on tackle 4 shortly.
Matt, 90 seconds.
90 seconds left. Lewis, what about yourself, mate? When are you targeting coming back? Is it the league game, or how far away actually are you?
Well, this week I've obviously got back into training. Thursday I started doing contact and stuff. So I'm hoping the league game. Yeah, we've got a week off. Got a week off after this game, and then back into training.
Dan Jenkinson kicks on the 4th tackle here, and bounce just a faint Van Osselaar, who was in pursuit, but he's picked up the pieces by Lucas Roper, and one of the 5th tackle, 20 out. Jenkinson goes towards the post. Hyde is after it, backed by Wigan, so it will be a goal line dropout. Hyde was offside there, left the ball. Clark in pursuit. Wigan forced to concede the dropout. Time against Salford a little bit here, but let's see what they've got. Bounce goes over Clark's head and loses a bit of ground for the Reds. Picked up. Joe Griffith comes in for a carry. Salford's second try scorer of the match. Walker to Clark, he takes another carry. Walker chips, but it doesn't really go anywhere. Goes into the hands of the Wigan man, who's chopped down by Mason Riley. And that referee calls half-time on an eventful first half here. Salford did take the lead by captain Sam Littler. Shea O'Connor brought the Warriors back level. Joe Griffith put Salford back into the lead, but tries from Leo Wadsworth, Evan Buckley and Joe Hollins. Jacob Drakenberg, perfect from the kicking tee as well. Takes the half-time score to Salford Red Devils 10, Wigan Warriors 24. We'll be back with you after a short break. So welcome back to the second half of this academy clash between Salford Red Devils and the Wigan Warriors. The first half full of points and full of events. Let's run you through just how the game's gone so far. Sam Littler gave Salford the lead. Dan Jenkins into the two. Shay O'Connor hit back for Wigan, and Joe Griffith put Salford back in the lead. Leo Wandsworth, Evan Buckley and Joe Hollins all scored tries for Wigan towards the back end of the half. Back end that Salford won't be too happy with, but there were signs towards the back end of the second half that they were getting a bit more of a foothold back in the game, and they'll just want to settle into that pattern, Lewis, again, and get back up in the areas of the field that they want to be to post points and get back into the game.
Yeah, definitely. I think it all starts here with this first set. We need to definitely complete.
Yeah, definitely. It'd be Wigan going left to right to kick us off with Finn Newmans. Taken by Mason Riley, but it's taken in touch, I think. And Wigan will start the set inside the 20, exactly not the start that you wanted them to
Definitely
have.
not, no.
Big chance here, is it? Big period of the game. We were just speaking at half time, won't we? The next try not to have their own cliches is pretty crucial here, isn't it? Because Wigan go 20 clear, then it could be game gone, but Salford get back into the contest then it is game on. So it's important they see periods like this out. Here they go then, Wigan. Looks like they set up left. They do go left. Halfback goes to drop it off, but instead goes for himself, and it's well defended by Salford, who drive. Evan Buckley back right. Tries to slot Lil Runsworth through a gap, and it's well spotted by Dan Jenkinson, who stops what looked like a certain try. Fantastic cover tackle there. Finn Buckley falls off, and it could be a stroll in here. Giving it. Was difficult to see. Looks like Connor Stubb might have not the Wigan winger. It's difficult to see, isn't it? Really difficult, really tight call. Referee would have been blind on his touch judge there. It looked like he knocked that up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It is hard to see, obviously, because of the diving motion of what he's doing, but the way the ball sort of bounces, it doesn't look like he's grounded that.
We're just looking on the replay here again. It looks like he doesn't look like he's got that down, but the referee seems to think so. It's a big call that. Big call that in this game. Top bridge, I think, for Wigan, who's been given the try. Takes the scores to Wigan 28. So for 10 kick to come from the touchline here. Big call that in a game that could have been so tight. Looks good from Jacob Dragonberg. So fades right at the end. Keeps the scores 28. Wigan 28, sorry. Salford 10. Wigan obviously capitalising on that kick-off there with that set, taking the try side. Disappointed with how that set coming about more more than they try, I guess. Handing them a full set 20 out, but still a 3-score game with that missed conversion, so that Salford have just got to regroup and go again and see if they can get the next score on the board. Penalty given here against, that was Clark. Keepers for holding down. We've got a replay up here. Oh, it might have been a strip actually. Lose control of the ball. Look at here on centre field. Go right. Wanted to carry from Leo Wadsworth. Back inside it. He's giving a Wigan knock on. Like Finn Yeomans went to pass, then went to grab it in and got it all wrong. Just checking which way the referees give this actually. He has given Salford's way. Didn't look like a knock on. If anything, it was played forward so the Wigan player that collected it. First chance for Salford in this half to get ball in hand. About 4 or 5 minutes into the second half. Here's Joe Griffith. From Walker into Ellis Clark, steps up his left foot, pops his nose through, a nice carry from Clark. Walker goes short side, Hyde into Finn Buckley. Riley Hyde skips and finds Rory Greenhouse, who sets a platform. Walker to Hyde, Hyde to Jenkinson, his fellow half back. Jenkinson to Van Osselard, now into Little, the captain. Has to be careful, he's not dragged into touch. Stubbs does well to help out his left edge partner. Stubbs now at the wee half. That's Jenkinson to Hyde. Hyde looks for the kick, it's bounced back. And he's given another 6 referee, yeah. Called it was played at Rory Greenhouse. Riley Hyde, Joe Griffith. Jinks back inside. Goes for a high tackle, not given by the referee. Finn Walker goes to down. Looks like he slipped a bit in the pitch there. It could have been an opportunity there. He spotted something. Walker. Rory Greenhouse. Hyde comes back inside, finds Rafa Van Osselard. And Salford are right back in this game. They've capitalised on the 6 again. Another great bit of invention by Hyde. And he has his full-back in support to get Salford on the ball for the first time in the second half.
It's a great response by Salford there to that try.
Yeah, fantastic response. Really well worked down the field with the forwards working hard. Bit of invention from the half-back and Silla doing what every good full-back should and supporting his man who goes under the sticks. Most importantly, goes under the sticks because he likes to think that with down to conversion here, pulls it back to 2 scores. All of a sudden Salford start to believe again that this game is there to be taken. Jenkinson slots over the extras. 2 from 3 from the boot today from the standoff, and it brings the scores to Salford Red Devils 16, Wigan Warriors 28. That'll do wonders for the belief, won't it?
Yeah, definitely. It boosts the lads' confidence, which allows them to play more.
Looks like Ellis Clark's been given a breather rate. blame Salford City there. The ball clearly, Mason Riley skips it across the line. Walker to Hope, Salford just looking to complete and power their way up the field and gain some territory. Walker to Hyde. Hyde to Jenkins, who was sold a bit short by his half-back partner there. Hyde now scoops it from dummy half. Didn't look forward, he has got called forward. Finn and Lucas Roper not really on the same wavelength there. Wigan get possession back. About 35 metres out from the Salford try line with a scrum. Wigan restart, goal left. Back inside to Jack and Burke. Chopped down by Hyde. Finn Butler. Wigan looking to put it back to a 3-score lead. Go right. Set up under the sticks. Couple of tackles to go. Fourth tackle. Wigan just beat us out. Spots it, but it's kicked out and Van Osselaar picks the ball up and gets Salford away. Looked like Finley Yeomans had spotted a gap, but it was well dealt with in the end by Salford, and a further penalty's got us upfield and got us out of danger. Well picked up by the fullback and well carried out as well. Brief pause here while Harrison Hope ties his lace. Hyde skips across the line, finds Jenkinson again with a wobble, and Van Osselaar spotted a gap. He's just chopped down by Finley Yeomans. Big opportunity there. Walker to Roper. Roper takes a drive, bumpers up. Walker to Greenhouse. Greenhouse to Jacob Walker. Walker, Hyde. Just out of tune with his back rower there, a little bit. Back to centre field, Roper. Buckley, sorry, actually. Last tackle, Hyde. Chips into the corner. Riley and Griffith in pursuit. Griffith concedes causes the dropout for Salford, sorry, not concedes the dropout. Great chase by the Reds, put into the air by Hyde, and Salford will have another opportunity to test the Wigan resolve. Like I said, though, it's a really good response from the start of that second half.
Yeah, that was a perfect set from Salford there.
Another 6 again conceded. Hope was held down there. Rory Greenhouse. About 25 metres out. Walker. Hyde. Gauges the line. Finds Roper. Roper nearly breaks through the line. Walker again. Into Jenkinson. Jenkinson to Littler. Littler. Good leg drive there to get metres from the Wigan line. Walker goes right, finds Jenkinson. Jenkinson finds Hyde. Hyde to Finn Buckley. The chop down. Fourth tackle. Walker goes short side. Hyde Riley, and he looks like he's going to be shoved out of touch. He is. Hayden spotted someone on the short side. He worked well in the first half, covered by Wigan on that occasion, and the attack comes to nothing. Wigan restart on 10 from their own line. Not spotted by the touch judge or the referee. Salford plays pretty insistent that he knocked that on. Not spotted. He did have a look across at his touch judge. He's obviously not seen it, the referee. Now he's given against Salford, against Harrison Hope.
Just looking at that replay, it does look like he did knock it on.
Big moment in that. Penalty off the back of it. Wigan get beaten. Shea O'Connor tries to score in the first half for the Warriors. How's it? Goal left. Oh, it bounced. Alan Smith had bounced off. It's another penalty against Salford here. Alan Smith had bounced off his man, but he had no one in support. But another penalty conceded by Salford. Gives Wigan another set of 6, just 20 out. Wigan's turn to look to put that lead back to 3 scores. Similar position to how they had their last attacking set. Good problem here for Jacob Walker. He's down holding his head. Matty Eden could be coming back on. There's going to be a break in play just to tend to the forward. While we've got a bit of a break, we'll remind you what's coming up around Salford Red Devils in the next couple of months or so. Academy's next 3. We've got the League Leopards here at home, which will be live obviously on YouTube, as all the pathway games are. That's on the 21st of June. They then go to St Helens, that's on the 29th of June. Then followed by a trip to Castleford on the 11th of July. We're next live here on the Salford Devils YouTube channel when the reserves take on St Helens. That's on Saturday the 14th of June. That's a 2 p.m. kickoff. The day after that, the men's first grade will be back in action. Still at home against the same opposition as St Helens, visit the Salford Community Stadium. That's on Father's Day, so 15th of June there, 3 p.m. kickoff. We'll be next in action tomorrow. That's at Ferriston Rovers in the Championship round 2. And Grady and the girls go to former Super League side. The Scholars are next in action. Also we'll get St Helens, that's on Wednesday the 18th of June, that's a 7 p.m. kickoff. Out Jacob Walker. Looks like he will have to come off for a head knock. Looks a bit dazed, yeah, looks like it's going to be a head knock. Looks okay, thank God. Well, Matty Eden will take his place. Wigan will restart with pretty much a full set. I think 4 tackles after this set for a chance to extend it to a 3 score. Almost an hour played in this one, with Wigan up 28 points to 16. Salford try score with Sam Little and John Griffin off of Van Osselaar. Wigan come right. Long time to set this up, and Shea O'Connor just instead takes a drive. A lot of Salford bodies in that tackle. This time they come left. Looking to spread the play. Looks like he could be in. And it's Connor Oxbury. Scores for Wigan. Like, had far too much time. to just stroll over. It's the fullback Sam Dickinson who spotted the gap, darted through, found his winger. Mason Riley, I think, just caught up on the centre there. Lewis, as we just wait for the replay, it looked like it was Mason Riley was caught up on centre. Oxbury was just a spare man. Jack and Burt will look to kick this and put Wigan back into a 18-point advantage with 20 minutes to play. Versions wide. Keeps the scores Wigan 32, Salford 16. That's about 20 minutes left of this one. Jaden Tyson's come on at fullback. He's rough him. Slaz shifted to centre, Louis.
Yeah, it looks like Raffers went to the centres with Sam Little going into the back row.
Trying to figure out who's come off.
I think it was Rory who's come off for Jaden.
Wigan on the attack again, go short side. Sets back inside, looks for an offload. Wrapped up. Could be dragged into touch. Caldwell just short. Centre field now. Take it to the round by Harrison. Open, it's the last for Wigan. Goal left. It looks like they're going to be scoring over here, Wigan. Looks like it was no force there. Just broke through. 3 of the 4. Warriors interchanges on the score sheet. It's a good line. As the extras, makes it Wigan 36, Salford 16. No, 4. 4-try advantage for the Warriors. Perhaps too much now for Salford to come back. Riley goes short, similar to how the bounce favours Connor Stubbs, who gets the ball back. On the front foot. Stubbs to Jenkins into Littler. Littler powers Salford forward, a really good leg drive by Littler. Walker now, 20 out for Salford. Walker to Martin in there, took the drive. Martin and Walker comes back inside. Looks like he's finally got up. Finds the offload to Riley Hyde instead. Riley Hyde taken down and held 10 from the line. Walker now. Man's Jenkinson. Jenkinson has Ossel out the back. Well there though by Wigan. Referee's penalised Wigan. And Salford will get another 6. Chance to hit straight back. Walker. Roll took the drive there. Walker. Hope to Hyde. Hyde. The short pass. Wigan wrap up. Salford just meters from the line. Walker. Hyde again. Comes back inside. Finds Jaden Tyson, but he's straight away. Tackled by Wigan. Hope with a shot pass to Hyde and almost, but he's spilled by the halfback. It was a delicate short ball by the prop forward, and if Hyde had covered that properly, it could have been a try for Salford. Spilled and Wigan survive. It's a lovely short ball for the big fella, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know we had that in his locker? Or?
Yeah, it's a play he enjoys doing, Harrison.
Salford. About 30 minutes to go in this one. Wigan 38 points to 16. Wigan come right in for a bust up the middle. Roper takes him down and scoots from the place with Robin Ashurst. Got a hat trick for the Warriors last time out. Spill back Wigan, not Tottenham, so we'll get the ball back. With the first drive from the scrum from Salford. Walker to Eden. Eden looking to get the ball free and play the ball. Here's Hope. Into Hyde. Hyde to Jenkinson. Jenkinson with a short pass to Littler. gets Salford around halfway on the last. Hyde goes along the floor, well taken by Sam Dickinson. Well met again, and heels a forward pass. Not given by the referee. Good start just on halfway. Gets the offload away. We could have numbers on the left here, but Matt Porter there with the drive, gets him set last. On the last for Wigan. Goal right, find out corner again. Connor just takes the drive and will be a turnover. Salford forced to do it tough here off their own line. High tackle given against Wigan. Penalty to Salford. Jenkinson will look to kick. Just pulls out of play. Wigan were interested. But a good kick. Jenkinson gets us underway with Littler. Littler to Harrison. Hope who spills the ball in the contact, and Wigan will have the ball back just before halfway. Wigan restart the scrum and go down the left edge. It looks like Dickinson. Thought he was in, chopped down by Jaden Tyson. They come back into centre field, Drakenberg. Drakenberg back inside. So we're going to see Rory Greenhouse introduced into proceedings for Salford, getting ready down here on the touchline. Wigan now 20 out for a straight dive with Porter. Ball comes loose, but given against Salford. Wigan will have another set of 6. 8 minutes to go. Mike Porter takes another drive, just under the sticks. Salford deal with it. Comes back out to the right. Bumps off Van Osselara. Finds Oxbury in the corner. It's Thomas Bridge actually, sorry. Who crosses for Wigan. Puts the game beyond any reasonable doubt. Makes it Salford 16, Wigan Warriors 42. Wigan have capitalised on the penalties throughout the game, and Lewis did. Don't really need piggyback teams of this quality, but they've just managed to work it towards the right hand side here and create numbers again for the wingers.
Yeah, like I said earlier, this ill discipline loses games. If you offer a team like Wigan the amount of ball that we have, they are going to capitalise on that.
Yeah, just as we were watching the replay here, fullback Sam Dickinson just Fakes a little bit and just draws. Connor Stubbs releases Tonbridge. Score Wigan's latest strike. His second of the game. About 5 or 6 minutes left of this one. So we're going to take the points in a contest which was competitive for a long time. Salford taking the lead twice in the first half. Bit of a flurry towards the back end for Wigan, and it looks like a flurry towards the back end of this second half is the difference. Looks like he's pulled that left again, he has. So I suppose it's the learning for Danny and for you and the team is staying in that grind for the full 40 minutes. It looks like at both ends of both starts of the halves. I mean, they played really well, and then it just fell off towards the back end. It's just about staying in the game for as long as possible.
Yeah, I'm unsure on what the reason of it is, but we seem to be in the game for about 20 minutes at the start of the halves, and then just sort of take the foot off the gas a bit later on into the game.
Yeah. Maybe a consequence of the amount of time this Wigan team will have played together. Still a very new team, this Salford team. Wigan looked to build the latest attack. A bit of a fumble from the restart. I'm not giving us a knock on by the refs, and it went backwards. Mike Porter with the try up the centre. Swift left. Connor Oxbury cuts back inside.
He did well to keep hold of that, the winger.
Wigan called offside. Salford getting the ball back. Looks like Ellis Clark's going to be entering into the game for Salford. Only a few minutes left in this one. So Lucas Roper's making way after his stint. Clark with his first cameo, second stint. Finds Hyde into Finn. Walker, Hyde out the back to Tyson. Tyson back off his right foot, but he's got done by 4 Wigan volleys. Walker finds Hyde. Hyde dabs a kick towards Vanos well dealt with by Finley Yeomans, and Wigan will break, and he busts a tackle, and it looks like he could be going up the middle. Does he have support? Tyson grabs hold of a Wigan half-back and denies what looked like it could have been a breakaway try, but Wigan will have an opportunity again to pull some points. James Gleeson there back on the inside. Wigan 20 out. Over to the left-hand side. Looks like they could have numbers. Connor Oxbury could be in again here. Will be in again. and will score for Wigan, extending the lead. 46, Salford 16. It was the break from Finley Yammons that really made the difference there for Wigan. Got them on the front foot, and they got a roll on there. They were on a roll, and Druckenberg with quick catch and pass gets his left edge partner Connor Oxbury in for his second of today. Only a few minutes left, Lewis. What will Danny and the lads take from this, both positively and obviously negatively? What do you reckon they'll be looking at?
We'll definitely take the positives out of the starts that we've had. I feel like we played very well. We threw the ball around, played in sequences. But still, again, we keep taking the foot off the gas, and we can't do that because teams capitalise on it.
Yeah, they're disciplined and conceding penalties. Led to a lot of points. Many tries where we're going to have had to throw. He's got it that time, Jacob Druckenberg. It looked sharp, but he's got it. It makes it Wigan 48, Salford 16. Only a few moments left of this one.
Short kick, Lewis. Yes, Noah.
Right, will he go short again? It was in a very similar fashion. Can he go 3 for 3? Well, good at this time. Lewis Daniels takes Wigan's first carry of their ladies set. Joe McGann back on it. Dummy half. Leo Wadsworth needs to come back inside and straight at Ellis Clark, who takes him down. Joe McGann finds the pass, but it's not on, and Salford will have the ball back. And that will be the end of a points-filled contest here at the Salford Community Stadium between Wigan Warriors and Salford Red Devils Academy. It's finished Wigan 48, Salford 16, but it wasn't really the correct story of the contest. Obviously, Salford took the lead twice in the first half. Sam Littler and Joe Griffith with the tries. Rafa Van Osselau with the third, but Wigan have really ran away with it with both ends of the first and the second half. But a lot of positives, but a few things to fix up for Danny Barton's men. Well, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you when we're next live.